Hey guys, so you might be wondering why I'm doing a stream in such a late time when nobody's actually here to watch. That's because I wasn't able to do it earlier on most times, and I didn't stream in a while, and I really missed you guys. So I'm not allowed to stream the game, but I still wanted to just chat with you guys if you're here. And there are already more people than I would think that will be here on such a late time, so that's kinda nice. So since I'm not allowed to show you the game, we're just gonna talk, and you can still ask me questions, which I'll answer if I'm able to. Now, I can't tell you when beta is coming, so I know you're gonna ask that, but I can't tell you. What I can tell is that it's actually gonna come sooner than I expected, so that's kinda, if that's good news to you. You don't know when I expected, but it's not gonna be as long as I was thinking. So it's kinda 6:30 a.m. for me, and I'm waiting for my mom to wake up so we can watch the Eurovision from yesterday, cause I was asleep. So I don't know if any of you guys watch it, but if you do, don't spoiler, cause I didn't see it yet. So meanwhile, I was just let's chat with people, cause I'm bored and I miss you guys. And I didn't stream since the election, so that's a long time. And the main reason is I literally didn't know what I'm allowed to say and what I'm not allowed to say, and I couldn't get a final answer from Joy, and I was afraid to say things I'm not supposed to, so that's why I just didn't stream. Why am I not able to show the game on a stream? That's a good question. And the answer is probably, well, I did get a special permission to upload a gameplay video, if you saw it on my channel, like me doing the first Toon task, and even that was pretty hard to get a permission, so I think it's mainly because you already know what we have on pre-beta from the gameplay videos that we posted, and it's like, probably don't wanna, brag to you and like play too much in front of your eyes when the testers can't play it. I don't know, that's just my guess. But I'm not sure exactly what the reason is. It's just not allowed to stream the game, so but I was thinking you can always watch the gameplay video that I uploaded earlier, which pretty much shows how much I'm bad at playing, which I don't know why, cause I'm not that bad in real. I honestly don't know how it took me half an hour to do the easiest Toon task, but I still uploaded it because I think it came out kind of funny, and I just wanted to show you guys the Toon task and the street battles, because they were not really seen on the other videos that Joey posted. So it's on my channel if you want to watch it, but like, don't do it right now, because right now we are here, and I'll be bored if more people will do other things. So what happened since my last stream? Hey, don't fight in the comments. How many beta keys will alpha testers get? Well, here's the thing, there is no final answer about that. You will have to wait for the blog post to see exactly how it's going to work, but it's not gonna take too long until you see that post, so don't anyway, sorry, I'm just confused by reading the comments and speaking at the same time. How many beta keys will alpha testers get? I was just saying, you will have to wait for the blog post to know, but what I can tell you is that if you don't have friends that are alpha testers and you don't have anyone to give you a key and all that, don't be too sad, cause there will be many ways to get beta keys, cause we're not gonna give them all at the beginning, but slowly we will add more and more and more testers, so don't lose your hope just yet. Am I going to do any contests to get beta keys? I honestly have no idea. I doubt I'll be able to, cause I did have 2 contests during alpha, so I doubt I'll be able to do another one, but I hope I will. Yeah, I'm not the second toon ever to go sad on TTR, but I might be like one of the first who went sad due to a TTC cog. When the beta ends, will our toons be deleted? I think so. I'm not totally sure, but I think they will be deleted, because it won't be fair for the people who didn't play from the beginning of beta. Do you plan on keeping this game for as long as possible? Definitely. We're totally gonna keep this game as long as we can. I mean, unless some great power forces us to close the game, if you know what I mean, then we are in this for the long run and we're not gonna close it. Thermax said that TDR will open this year. Is this still true? Yeah, we're still hoping to get into public release this year. I mean, it's probably gonna happen this year. Who gave you permission to play the game? What do you mean? Do you mean like on the pre-beta video? I can play it because I'm a staff member and we are working on the game. And I need the game in order to test my textures, so obviously we need access to the game. Why did Slappy not go back to the playground? Is he hiding something? You will have to wait and see what happened to Slappy. We don't really know, he just disappeared and nobody knows what happened. He went sad and he disappeared. So I honestly don't know what happened to him. How did you become a staff member? You know what, there is an FAQ list. There is a link into it in the description of my video if you want to check it out. It's worth it, believe me. Will beta testers be able to battle the VP in beta? Yes, definitely. or else we wouldn't show it to you, right? As you can see, the VP is working. So we have that. Are there gonna be new areas and types of cogs? Like I said, well, I didn't say it here yet, but like I always say, I'm not allowed to talk about any future features in the game, so you will have to wait and see. We do have some awesome plans for you guys, but you will have to wait and see. How were the cogs made? Are you a Toontown player? Everyone knows how the cogs were made. Didn't you see the that video with the duck? I think I have it on my channel somewhere. If you look at my really old videos, it's one of the installation videos that shows the story of cogs being made. How can you not know it? I thought all Toontown players saw it. Are you still looking for people for Toontunes? I still need a male singer with a mature voice, as in not a kid voice, because I already have that. And another composer too. How far are you guys in progress of the game? Is it 100% complete? Obviously not, because if it was, then it will have been public release already. But I don't know to tell you like how far on the progress it is, because honestly some things can look like they're gonna take a lot of time to make, and then they're actually really easy, and some things look like they're gonna be really easy to make, and then when you make them you find out that they're actually really hard. So we honestly can't tell how much of progress we have, because it really depends on when we get to something. Then we see how long it takes. If Slappy disappeared, then will there still be a new black and white playground? I hope so. I don't know, but I think Flippy might make it like in memory of Slappy. Or I don't know, maybe we'll find out what happened to Slappy. You will have to wait and see, because I'm honestly not allowed to give any details. Will our awesome mystery tunnel be taken over by boss bots? Well, technically, it was like a troll made by the developer, so I can't tell for sure, but I believe it won't make it into public release. But I honestly can't tell for sure. Is the storyline of the game going to start from the beginning of Toontown? Well, if you follow the storyline on the blog post, then you will find out exactly, like, you can figure out the storyline, because I can't really explain the whole thing, but it's not that easy to figure out if you really follow the clues and everything. How old are you? I am 24. Will you be adding gag limits? A lot of community members have been dying for it. What is gag limits? Like, you can't do something if you don't have enough gags? No, we're definitely not gonna add something like that. Have you finished any of the other HQs or bosses? That's right, I'm not allowed to answer. If, say, you had a fan art for them, how would you send it? Fan art for who? For staff members? You can mainly send it specifically to the person you draw, I guess. We might have a better system for it on public release, like original game head, where you can send your drawings and we post them. I can't tell for sure, but I'm just saying we might have something like that. Do you know how? What? I don't get your question, sorry. Will you guys make any add-ons to the game, like possibly new playground gags or cogs, or are you just making everything the same as it was forever? We're definitely planning on adding new things into the game. I can't tell you exactly what or when or how it's going to work, but we are for sure planning to add new things if we will be able to. You mean like gag limits on Playground? There used to be left tunes in Sailboat HQ, making it struggle for high level tunes. There used to be low left tunes. Yeah, I know, but we're definitely not gonna add any limits to Playground. That's like, you know what? Let's stop with the questions for a moment, and because I want to talk to you about, you just reminded me about Toontunes. I hope I'm saying it right. So, I don't know if you guys heard, but a while ago, like between my last stream into this stream, I started, I launched my new music channel, which I was working on for a really long time. And it's gonna be a channel of original Toontown songs, and you can see the link in the description of this video if you haven't heard about it yet. And we have the first song up there. And why am I talking about it right now? Because you asked if we can add gag limits or like left point limits. So the first song was about messages that we get on the TTR team, and I wanted to tell you like a bit about behind the screens of the lyrics, because I made the lyrics. And it was kind of like the first part of the song is talking about the weird suggestions that we get from people. As soon as they hear about it, they're like giving us a billion of their ideas, and some ideas are really weird. And it actually has a line about someone requesting left limitations on playgrounds, because it was one of the weird suggestions that I heard. And I actually added this line because I remember a while ago I was randomly reading, clicking on a video made by Coach D, and it was talking about TTR on the comments, and someone told him that now on TTR he can suggest to us that we will add left limitations into Playground. So I guess that was something he wanted on original game, like something he wanted Disney to make. And I was like, what? Who would want that? So I just remembered that as one of the crazy ideas that people offered us on original game, so I put a line on the song about it. No, I'm not using Google Plus Hangout. I use OBS, Open Broadcaster Software. Anyway, second part of the song was about after people suggest us million ideas, they're like, can I join the team? Can I be a staff member? And then they're like, I can do this and I can do that. And they keep sorry, do I need to ban someone? I know I need to ban someone, but I'm not sure who. Oh, yeah, I found you. Yeah, bye. Okay, sorry guys. So, it was second part of the song was talking about, people asking to join the game, and then at the end when they realize that they can't join the team because the team is full, then they're like, so can I have a key? I totally deserve a key. And that was sorry, I'm just reading and talking at the same time. So I don't know, I just put on everything on the first song, and I really liked seeing the comments from people after hearing the song. That was really amazing to see the reaction of people and people actually liking it, because it's the first time that I hear a song that where I made the lyrics, so it was kind of cool to see the reaction. What are you doing up so late? Go back to sleep. I don't know, I woke up like 3-4 hours ago, and I don't know, I'm just waiting for my mom to wake up. Yeah, I did ban him, don't worry. And if you keep spamming from a different account, I'll have to ban you again. So let's not do it, yeah? Oh no, I'm starting to lose my voice already. Am I sick? Well, I'm not like differently sick, but I'm usually like sick all of the time because I have a problem with my voice when I'm talking too much. It's starting to hurt when I talk. And I have some other problems, like I'm always tired even when I sleep, so. Okay, let's ban him again. Why did you make me do it? Why? I didn't want to ban you. Okay, I had to ban him again. Slate, I've been very depressed and having. Oh, I just feel like no one likes me. And oh, that's really sad. If you say your life seems pretty nice, then why do you feel that way? I think you should, talk about it and change your point of view. Where is the gameplay? Can't you not read? Read the name of that video. It says no gameplay, cause I'm not allowed. Do you watch anime? No, not really. Do I play Steam? No. Do you play other games? Not really. Sometimes I play some Facebook games, but barely any. What do you usually do in your free time when you're not playing Toontown? Working on Toontown. Making textures and such. I usually sleep much or watch TV or just do some things on the computer. I don't have many hobbies. I like watching horror movies, if that counts. Do you have an accent? I'm from Israel, so I guess I have an accent. I'm really trying not to, but I guess I can control it. I'm trying to fight the accent, but I guess you still hear it. What happened to that sad kid? Where did he go? Oh, there he is. How will we be able to get keys for DDR? There will be many ways. You will have to follow the website for that, because I can't really answer. What is your favorite horror movie? I like the Saw series. It's like seven movies, and I really like them. And I also like The Mist very much. Those are my favorites. Can you try to speak in an American accent right now? I am trying to. I'm always trying to. It just doesn't work. I don't have it. Give us some advice from you on how to be happy. I really wish I could, guys, but I'm not a happy person myself. So I don't have many tips on how you can be happy if you don't like yourself. Because sometimes when I look at other people who don't like themselves, I just think, whoa, but they're amazing. How can they not like themselves? But when if I tell them that, they usually won't believe me, because I don't really believe that when people tell me that. So I think the problem is what you think about yourself more than what others think about you. So if you could change that, then you're in the good way. But how to do it, I honestly don't know. I wish I did. If you're trying to do an American accent, what does your usual accent sound like? Well, it's kinda... If I would speak to you like we pronounce things on Israel, then a lot of things will sound really different, because I would say things literally like you read them, like with no accent, and I'm too embarrassed to try that. But let's just say a lot of things would sound different if I wouldn't try to have an English accent. So what you sound now, what you hear now, it's pretty much me trying my best. But it's not really too much of an Israeli accent, because like, if I had no accent at all, and I would just speak like Israeli people talk, then it wouldn't sound like that. You won't be able to understand me. What is the weather like for you? Usually very hot in Israel. Very, very hot. As in, you can't live without something that making the weather colder in your room. Can you speak some Hebrew? What do you want me to say? I mean, technically I can, but like, what am I supposed to say? Because you're not gonna understand me anyway. Okay, just to clear one thing, I am not a developer. I am a staff member, but I'm not a developer. Developers are the people who actually make the code of the game, which is people like McWalk and Sermox and Hawk Horde and some Muddy Paws. You know, they're like the developers. The other staff members are like me and June and Water Dog. We're not developers. We are well, technically us, we're on the artists part, and we have cool pitches doing the music, so it's mainly called staff members, not developers. When did you first start playing Toontown? I started on first month of open release, which is in 2003. Do you want me to ban you again? I bet you don't, so please stop spamming. What do you use to make the textures? I use Photoshop. Okay, that's enough. You're being banned again. Have fun making another account to spam. I like how some people just don't give up. They're like, what do you think? I won't ban you again. So how long do you plan on spending your time making more and more accounts just to spam? Oh, to the person asking me about what program I use to texture, I recently noticed that a lot of people are asking me for tips or advice on Photoshop. So I was thinking to make some tutorials about that on my channel, like like live streams that show you how to do some things on Photoshop, and then you can ask questions and I can answer them live in case you didn't understand something. So I was thinking to do that to explain to people, since it's getting harder to explain to each person separately. So I could just make a video for that. I was wondering if, like, what do you guys think about it? Because I just had this idea. Who made the picture, the drawing on my screen? It was made by Mark, and you can find a link to his channel in the description of this video. He's a really great cartoonist, and he was the one who drew the clip for Toontown, and he did graphic work for Coach Z on his channel and Laustina on her channel. So he's really, really good. If you see an awesome drawing, there is a high chance that he made it. You have a drawing pad? That's another thing I was thinking I could explain on Photoshop tutorials. Like, I don't have a graphic tablet, so doing drawings is harder for me. So I wanted to explain, like, how you can do it without to, without to have a graphic tablet. Like, how can you still draw things? No, I didn't make that drawing myself. I just said it was made by Mark. You can find his channel in the description of this video. He's really awesome. So yeah, I might do it on my next streams. Just like make streams just for that while we're waiting for the game to, like, we're waiting for beta to open. So that's just another thing I was thinking about. How can you get left points other than toon tasks in TDR? You can do fishing, you can do racing, and you will be able to do other things in the future, like gardening and golf. And there will also be the COG HQ, where you can get left points there if you're getting far enough. So how are you feeling now, Heather? Are you okay or still feeling down? Why exactly did you want to be a texture artist? I actually didn't. I was asked to, like, I was asked, can you do this? And I was like, yes, and I would love to help, and I was added into the team. It wasn't really, I didn't request to join the team or anything. How many left points do you have on TDR at the moment? I have many toons, so one of them that you could see on the VP video, it has same left points as my original toon, and the other one I just started has like 24 left points, I think. Thanks, Slate. Thanks for what? Sorry guys, I'm kind of losing my voice. So one more thing I wanted to show you guys. I'm not sure if you checked the links in the description of this video, but the last one says election viewer. Now someone on the MMO Central forum made some program that you can run and you can run the program and you will see a toon, like a black cat toon, and you will be able to run on TDC, like not on streets, but on the playground, and you will be able to see the election items, so you will be able to see our textures and things like that. So you can download it if you miss the game and feel like you want to run on TDC or something, or if you just want to see the election items if you were not able to see them on alpha because you didn't have a key. And I'm gonna run it now to show it to you guys so you can see like what is it exactly. Hold on. Okay, there it is. So when you open it, you just see this toon and you can run on TDC, and it's pretty slow. It's like the original speed of Toontown, like the old speed where you could barely move because everything was pretty slow. So but you can still walk around and go on the stage and see my microphone and see my pretty ice cream. There we go. Do you see that texture on the microphone? So it's still kind of buggy and you can do things, but you can just walk around and see the models. So if you didn't have the chance to do that, or if you just miss the playground, you can feel free to download it. It was made by someone named Logano on the MMO Central forum. And it's mainly good to take a close look on our amazing textures and compare them into the original game. Like, this is HD, this is not HD. Compare the window into this. Yeah, this is why we make HD textures. Now imagine the whole game, including this, looking like that. Now, there is no version for Mac for it, sorry guys. He said he's trying to get a Mac version for it, but he's having troubles because he doesn't have a Mac. But if you do have Windows, then you can use it. And I'm really proud on that ice cream and microphone, actually. That's like one of my favorite textures ever. So it's kind of buggy, but you can still, feel free to download it if you miss just the playground. Cause I don't know, I think I would be really excited to just run in the playground if I wouldn't have a key until now. So I just thought you guys maybe didn't hear about it and you might want to see it. So by the way, if I open the book, you get this. So if you do download it and if you like it, you can comment on his forum. The link is in the description of this video. You can comment on his forum thread, like to let him know that you enjoyed it. Okay, I'm glad you like it. You can also see my pretty bent texture. Do you see it here? I actually made it one by one. What's the link to download it? At the description of this video, look at the bottom, at the very bottom. It has a link to download it. Well, it's a link to the forum where he was speaking about it, and he also gave a link to download. It's kind of big file for what it has, but still a cool thing if you can play the game. Okay, so that's it for this. How long does it take you to make these textures in HD? Well, each one, it's really individual, cause it really depends on what texture you're making. And I don't think the making takes as long as testing the texture and doing fixes. That's the annoying part. Cause like, you have to test the texture in-game like a billion times, and every time you have to replace files and make a new face file and put it on a folder and run the game and test it, and then there is a tiny thing you need to fix, so you close the game, you fix it, you save it, you copy to the textures folder, you make a new face file, you run the game again. So and you have to do it like a billion times for each texture. So I mean, some textures you can test on Panda view thing, like you don't have to actually launch the whole game, but most textures I do require to launch the game, like, cause right now I was working on walls, for example, so you have to test them in game. So it really depends on what texture, and also how much you like that texture, because if it's something you really like, then you usually make it faster. Like the ice cream, I really enjoyed. How long did it take for me to make the jelly beans? Oh, I honestly don't know. I think it was a few hours, but it shouldn't take that long. It was just, I guess I want to make things perfect. Like, if I see a tiny thing that isn't perfect, I'm gonna, work hard until I fix it. So that's why I usually spend more time than I should on textures. Because sometimes I think I fix things that are not really matter, like the ice cream. I enjoyed it and I spent a few hours on it, and it's actually not even seen on the game. Like nobody see it during the event itself. The only people who see it are people who play with the models or download things like the election viewer or open the BAM file. Nobody else see it, so why work so hard on it and make it so detailed? Or like the microphone, I actually made a pattern just for the microphone, so it can have like circles on it, like a real microphone. And once again, that's not even shown on the event. Nobody noticed that, but I still work really hard on it. So I don't know, that's just me. So the jelly beans definitely took longer than they should have, especially when I had to make them one by one. but but it's worth it in the end when everyone sees it and they're like, "Whoa, nice texture." So I guess it does pay off when you get to play with texture that you made. By the way, a few hours ago, I was looking on some old photos in my computer, and I found some edited picture that I made on 2009, and I totally forgot about. This is like I took the view from my grandma's apartment, and I just like I took a picture and then I added some Toontown things into it. I have honestly no idea why I did it. It's a bit of a bad quality because it's actually not such a big picture. I also found some pictures of my cousin that I don't think I can show them to you because it has my cousin in them, but I took my cousin and put him next to the Hollywood cogs or some other funny things like me, like that. Cause like he was smiling and then in Hollywood was smiling next to him and they were like taking a selfie together or some cool things like that. And I totally forgot I did it. So it was just kinda nice when I found it today. So it's not one of my best Toontown edits, but just something I made for my cousins. Okay, I need to rest my voice for like 2 minutes, if you don't mind. So, meanwhile, I'll just play with the Toontown song. Like, if you didn't watch it yet, then you can watch it now. Because I just need to get myself a drink and rest my voice for like 2 minutes. I hope you don't mind. Do I have any other Toontown edits to share? Yes, I actually have a lot of them. You can find them on my Google Plus page on the albums. Not all pictures there were made by me, but most of them were made by me. You can check in the description. If it was made by me, then I will say it. Okay, I'll be right back in like 2 minutes.
Joey and the TTR team, I just can't wait and I watch every stream. I know you guys have a lot of work to do, but can I suggest a thing or two? I think that we should have colored gloves and level 8 gags and some new cards. A new toon species, we really need doves, a chicken and goats and maybe some frogs. Remember acorn acres and that closed gate, you must open it and make cognation. Seeing that your man will just be so great, and all of the playgrounds should have laugh limitations. Thank you, Joey and the TTR team. Believe me, I really do watch every stream. I know you guys have so many requests, but can I take a developer test? I know some Python and can do some coding. I can model things or just get names accepted. I can even be a moderator. I'm sure there are more things I expected. I'll be happy to help with anything, just so you guys can finish things faster. And if you really don't need anything, can I at least be a tester? Joey and the TTR team, remember when I said I watch every stream? So I found some bugs you really must see. I think I deserve a beta key. I promise I will be a huge bug reporter. I can even make my bug reports rhyme. Unlike all you testers who can't even bother, they just sit there talking all of the time. Not to mention that my life is so hard, and Toontown helped deal with all of my fears. You should send it a get well card, cause I played the game for so many years. Thanks again, Joey and the rest of the team. I'll ask Slate to tell you hi on her stream. I know that I probably talk way too much, but please don't forget to stay in touch.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry that you had to watch it again if you already watched it before. Is there an instrumental version of that song? Technically not anywhere online right now, but I guess we could upload an instrumental version as well, if you want. Like, I guess that's something you can do later today or tomorrow. Okay, good night, Smirky girl. Have you ever played a game called Think Tanks? No, never heard about it. Did the creator of the song get anything? What do you mean? I made the lyrics and someone else made the music and another person made the drawings and another person made the was singing. So it's kinda a lot of people made that song. But I was the one making the lyrics. I like the instrumentals much better than the vocals. Oh, okay. You mean like a karaoke version of it? I guess we could get something like that. But if we do, it will be on the Toontunes channel, not on my channel. So you can find the link in the description of this video. So it's been 1 hour. That's pretty more than I expected. So do you guys have any more questions, or will you sing in any upcoming songs? No, I can't sing, guys. I'm not a singer. I'm barely talking. Definitely can't sing. So do you have any more cool questions or anything nice that you want to do? Because I did have one idea, but it's the kind of lame idea, so trying to prevent it. It's surprising how many tunes love singing. I know, right? But I couldn't find a single male singer that isn't a kid that could sing. Or like only girls or male kids. There is no release date for TTR. Stop asking about it. Do you have any real questions, like not something that I can't answer, and you know I can't answer? Why does everyone keep thinking Slappy is a cog? That would be too obvious, wouldn't it? I think we're just more sophisticated than that. What is your favorite song by a favorite artist? I don't really have a favorite artist. I have some I like, but nothing that I really like a big fan of. When can you get a beta key? You will have to follow the website for that. But it's probably not gonna happen before we launch beta. Probably. Has the lag issue been fixed for beta? Some of it, not all of it, I think. Will there be major additions added to the game? Hopefully, yes. I can't tell exactly what. But we do have plans for it. Do you like Jaffa cakes? What is that? I have no idea what is that. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear it, but my parrots are like, get me out of the cage. It's morning, I wanna wake up. So I'm gonna have to go soon to release them out of the cage. Are you friends with Kong? I think I got to talk to him like once or twice on comments or on in game, but don't really know him other than that. But I do like his videos. Are you involved? How are you involved in development? I do get ideas that are sometimes being taken, and I'm mainly doing textures, mainly, but I do share ideas that sometimes are being taken into the game. Will TDR servers crash on release date? Let's hope not. Let's hope they won't. No, we don't have Jaffa cakes here. In the old Toontown, the cooks didn't gang up on noobs like they are doing now. Actually, they did. I mean, I did have things like that happen to me on the original game, so it's not a bug or anything. How big is the development team as a whole? I think about 25 people. Does TDR have a age limit for stuff? No, not really. Josh Sorrow was really young. He was the youngest when he joined, and he's not on the team anymore because he left, but it was pretty young, so I guess we don't have a limit. I don't have an estimated for beta. I'm really sorry. I'm not allowed to say anything. All I can say is soon. Well, I do remember having things like that happen to me on the original game. Maybe I'm just very unlucky. But I did have it. I had a lot of tunes and I did TTC tasks a lot of time, and I always, like most times I had things like that. But the thing is that usually you had more tunes to play with, so it will be like it will look better because you had more tunes, so it wouldn't be that hard to fight. Like I was all alone, so that's why it came up that way. Do you have fun testing TDR out and their ideas? Not only I have fun with their ideas, I'm part of the team, so I can even see my own ideas in the game sometimes, which is pretty cool. If membership is free, does that mean I can play with my sister on separate computers on TDR without having to pay anything? That's true, you won't have to pay anything and you will be able to have more than one account. in the pre-beta footage part 2, were some tunes, gags, and left presets. Yes, that's right. We did preset some of our tunes and gags because we needed it in order to test the VP. So those tunes are being deleted anyway, so it didn't matter. I just looked up your FAQ and I saw your real life pictures. They're amazing, aren't they? That's totally me. I'm telling you, it's definitely me. So you're saying that we won't have to buy membership. That's right. It's gonna be completely free. I'm glad someone is reading my FAQ list. So the preset tunes were just copies. Not really, we just made new tunes and set up high lift points and high gags. Just to test the VP, you know. Because we didn't want to do 10 factories in order to show you a video of the VP. Obviously, you don't want to wait that long, so we had to preset. But they're gonna be deleted anyway, so it didn't matter. How will you get money to keep the servers running? Right now, it's being paid from the pocket of the developers and from the Toonbook profits. Do you remember Alex Newton? He was a part of the TDR staff. If you're talking about who I think you're talking about, then he was removed on the very first days, and I never got to meet him because I joined after. If I try to donate, will they refuse since it's completely free? That's right. Right now we're not accepting any donations. I have no idea if it will be changed in the future or not, but right now no donations allowed. Like, not anytime in the near future. Is TDR playable for Mac? Yes, it is. We do have Mac support. Will we open to public before the game is finished on beta? I don't know, but I don't think so. I don't think we'll open before the whole game is there, but I can't say for sure. Any bunny names ideas? I think any name will look good on a bunny, because bunnies are awesome. How come you're streaming this on YouTube as opposed to Twitch? Oh, I don't really like Twitch. I prefer YouTube. Mainly cause most people have YouTube accounts already. Cause like Gmail accounts. So they don't have to sign up in order to comment. So I think that's more comfortable. Also, they can check out the rest of my channel, which is kind of different from the Twitch system, cause on Twitch it's just live streams, it's not all videos. What's your hair color? It's dark brown, like very dark, that it looks black, but it's not. Do you have any plans on expanding the servers? I think we're already doing it. So don't take my word for it, because I'm not the one dealing with it. But obviously the servers should be able to hold everyone. How are we going to pay for it? Don't worry yourself with that, yeah. The game will remain free, so you don't have to worry about how we're paying. Yes, TDR is definitely going to be awesome. I agree with that. Is there any exclusive info you wanna tell to us? There are many things I wanna say. I'm just not allowed to. So I'm honestly not allowed to share anything, but I would if I could. Have you tested beta with the HD textures? Yes, we are testing. We even tested alpha with HD textures, but most HD textures are not ready yet, so we're only testing what we actually have. How many people are you expecting to join TDR when it opens? I'm expecting pretty much every person in the Toontown community to join. Not on the first day, I hope, but at some point. Are you guys planning on fixing the Naughty River issue? Yes, we are. I'm not totally sure how it's gonna work, but I think I know that we will have some solution for that. Not the best solution, but some solution. Was the stage for the election made from scratch? Yeah, all election props were made from scratch. All of them. Will we have to download TDR into our computers? Yes, you will. And it will have a launcher like the original game, that's true. How is texturing with Panda 3D compared to other more traditional digital work? Like, You mean Photoshop? I'm not texturing on Panda 3D. I'm texturing on Photoshop. The models are made on are being tested on Panda 3D. So I test my textures there, but I'm not actually making them on Panda. I'm making them on Photoshop. And Panda isn't the best because it limits you on what the size of the texture should be. Like, it must be on a double numbers, like 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. You know, like it keeps being double by 2. So sometimes you want to make a texture that is not when one size is too small for the texture, but the next one is too big for the texture, and you can't do anything in the middle. So it's not the best, but this is what Toontown used. So guess we don't have a choice. Do you think new playgrounds will happen? I definitely do. I'm not allowed to talk about it at all, but I do think it's gonna happen. Can we not talk about chicken? I'm vegetarian. Can we not talk about it during my stream? Yeah, Panda is definitely an old software. I have to get off in 8 minutes. No. Oh, that's okay. I won't be staying much longer either. Cause I'm definitely losing my voice with every minute that passes. I love your drawing on Slate. Thank you. I didn't make it. There is a credit for the original maker of, like, the person who made that picture at the description of this video. His name is Mark. You should definitely check out his channel, and you can subscribe if you like his work. He's making cool videos explaining his work, so you might want to check it out. Mark seems pretty cool. Yes, he definitely is. He's also really funny if you ever get to watch his live streams. He didn't do them on YouTube, but if you do, like, if you happen to find a live stream by him, it's really cool. He's really funny, especially when he's trying to say names. He's really bad with saying names. How did you get this Toontown soundtrack? It's on the files of the game. If you don't eat chicken, do you take B12? No, I don't. And I'm not really missing it, I did check. When did you start playing Toontown? In 2003, on first month of public release. We are trying to fix glitches and bugs that Disney had. So I did have some problem with the music and I did report it. We do have plans on fixing bugs that were on original game, to your question. Is racing working out? Yes, it is. Is golfing working out? Not yet. Do you eat fish? No, I don't. Which pie flavor do you prefer? I don't eat pies. I don't eat anything that has eggs in it, and pies usually have eggs in them. Good night, crocodile. So, I actually read the description. Oh, hey Logano! Did you see I put the link into your election viewer? I actually showed it earlier on the earlier on the stream. I actually showed it, and a lot of people say they downloaded it. They really liked it. So hey guys, this is the guy who made it. Are there going to be any more official beta gameplay videos? I don't think so, but I can't tell for sure. Other than the two that were on the website, you can check out my video that I made yesterday about the Toon tasks. Unless you already did. What's your favorite food? I like spaghetti and pizza and spaghetti pizza. The city are planning on adding more species and things into Create Toon. I'm not allowed to say anything at all about our future updates. I'm sorry. Do you play any other video games? No, not really. But if someone will make a whole new original game made from scratch that is based on Toontown, I'm definitely gonna play it. What game systems do you have? I only have a PC, if that's what you mean. Spaghetti pizza sounds messy. I will make a recipe for that. I actually had one on my Toonter account. If you happen to look on my Toonter posts, you can find it. It's actually really tasty. Do you have Steam? No, I don't think I do. No. My brother have one. made me laugh on the video when you missed 4 times in a row. Thank you for laughing at me. That's nice. I wasn't laughing at all when it happened. I was like, is this real? Did I just miss 4 times in a row on a bottom feeder? How bad am I? Do you think you will ever convince your brother to be an active TDR player? No, never. He might make it even just to troll me sometimes on my streams or something, but like when I take away his internet. But he's not gonna be active because he's an heavy gamer. He plays like billion games and he likes games that are really hard, and Toontown is like way too easy for him. It's too childish for him, so he doesn't really like it. Does your family eat meat, or is it just you? My family are not vegetarians, but they also don't eat much meat, so but they're not vegetarians like me. I decided it by myself when I was like 5 years old, and people, my family let me do it because they were like, yeah, in a few more years she's going to forget about it. But I'm 24 and I'm still vegetarian, so it didn't work out. I'm glad they didn't make me eat meat. What's your favorite Toon task? Oh, I don't really had one. I used to like the Toon tasks that sent you to do your task in a VP, like rescue 3 Toons, defeat 2 VPs, and we don't have it anymore, but it was on the very beginning of Cellbot HQ. I even have some screenshots from that Toon task. Let's see if I can get him to you. That it was really cool. I really liked that task. Let's see. There you go. And then let me make it slower so you can actually see. Yeah. I really enjoyed those tasks. And that's what was when the VP was harder, so you can see those are DDL tasks. Yeah. That was a factory Toon task. Defeat 35 factories for one task. And that was normal back in the day. That was an easy task, cause in order to do one VP run with Slate, after it was in Hollywood 12, every run I had to do like 35 factory runs or 33 factory runs every time I won a VP. So that was actually an easy task back in the time. Are you currently going to university? No, I don't. Slate, do you like my new profile picture? Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, that's made by Mark, right? He's really good, yeah, that's really awesome. Why do you think they removed those tasks? I think they removed them when they added Cashbot HQ and they made Sellbots easier. So I think that was when they removed it. I personally like them. Oh, do you want to see something really cool? Let me add one more thing into the slideshow. This. Wait for it. No. Come on. There. This is from the open server. This is not a test server. This is a real picture, not edited or anything. I took it by myself. And you've seen right. Did you see how many merits he needed? Now think about it that you said only 192 merits for each full factory run. And there were no invasions. And the factory levels were higher. So it was actually harder than it is now. And you had to get that many merits. That's right. So I have a lot of old pictures. Cool old pictures. Let me add some more. So do you see this? This is the old mailbox. I don't know if anyone remember it. And this is me needing sweet parts and that many merits. Both things. So just some nostalgia about the really hard Cellbot HQ back in the days. If you have a good amount, you could make an old Toontown video. Yeah, I was thinking about it. I actually do have a lot of old pictures, so I was thinking about doing a video or a gallery. I don't know, I guess I was just too lazy to do it. I might do an album on my Google Plus page. The task that said rescue tunes, it mainly meant do a VP and win. And then it's if you're rescuing the tune. It's really the same as doing a VP run. There was no difference. Okay, so we're soon to be 2 hours, which is way more than I planned to stay here. But, do you want to do something really, really stupid? Because I had a really stupid idea. I was thinking, since we can play the game, maybe I can take one of my old videos of a VP run and play the video, and we can pretend that we are going to a VP. Like, pretend we're actually there. So, from your side, it could actually look the same because you're watching a stream, so it's not much different if I'm really playing or if I'm just playing a video of me playing, right? So I was just thinking it could be kind of fun and stupid at the same time. Are you guys gonna at least do a proper update once in a while? We do plan on doing it. Yeah, do you like that idea? We can do that. We can be so desperate in the middle of the night that we actually pretend we're doing a VP. That could be fun, right? Yeah, okay, I got it. Okay, so I have a VP run here, and that's actually a special run for me, so let me tell you a bit about it before we play it. A few days before the game closed, I logged in to the game, and now, as you know, I was recording things in the game, so I had the recording program ready every time I played. So I was logging randomly on TDC, and suddenly I see TDC exploded by tunes, and I was like, what is going on? And there were people screaming murky, murky, murky. And then I figured this was an event of Smirky doing his last Toontown live stream before the game is closing, and billion tunes were there. Now that was my channel only had some videos remembering Toontown, so I wasn't really a YouTuber at the time. And I didn't know many YouTubers. I only knew Smirky because someone sent me a video of him crying over the game closing. So I was like, what is that? Why does he have fans? He's just a toon like you guys. Why do you want to watch someone else stream the game when you can play yourself? Why would anyone want to do that? And then I actually recorded the people. I was trying to find him between the million tunes. And when I got bored, I wanted to VP. And it wasn't planned to be my last VP, because my last VP was planned to be on the last day. But as you know, on the last day, my plans got ruined because there was a bug and I couldn't log into the game like most students. So anyway, I felt like doing a VP on the day, and I couldn't get into River and Sumi because they were full. And so I was like, let's try this district. So I was in the same district where when the with the Smirky stream, and I went to the VP, and then the VP lobby was exploded with people who wanted to do a VP with Smirky. So I wanted to do a VP, but nobody wanted to get in with me because everyone wanted to try and get in with Smirky. And I was like, who cares? It's just a YouTuber. Why do you want to VP with him? I mean, he's not better than all of us, is he? So I had to wait until Smirky will get into the VP before I could go to VP with those people. So Smirky went, and most people didn't get to go on the VP with Smirky, of course, because only 7 people could. So so after everyone went to the VP, everyone stayed outside. When Smirky went to the VP, they were all like, oh no, we didn't get to go with Smirky. I wanted to go with Smirky. And I wanted to be in the video and all that. So I was thinking, well, let's do a VP. We're already in the lobby. We have enough people. Let's do a VP. Who cares if we're not with a famous YouTuber? So they agreed to go to a VP, and I asked them if they want me to record that VP and upload it into my channel so they can have a memory of their tune in the video, because they were like really wanted to be on the stream. So I was thinking maybe it could help them have a memory of their tune on a video. So I asked them if they want me to record it, and they said yes. So I said I'm gonna record it and upload it into my channel. And my channel was named Toontown Memories at the time, because it was just having Toontown Memories in it. So I'm telling you that because I'm pretty sure that we talked about it at the beginning of the VP. So anyway, we did the VP, I recorded it, and then it turned out that this was actually my last VP ever on Toontown, because on the last day when I planned to do my last VP and record it, the game didn't work for me. So if I wouldn't record that VP randomly with after the Smirky one, then I wouldn't have a memory of my last VP. So anyway, just wanted to give you some background about that run. So let's pretend that we're actually in there, yeah? So you can see I'm telling them I'm recording now. It's my original Slate. Oh, I miss you, buddy. There, I wanted to see Murky. I meant to say, but we're good too. So what if we're not a famous YouTuber? Meow. A famous Toontown player. So what? Who cares? Aww. That's me remembering most of this. Lol, now Murky is on round 2. Awesome! They were actually watching the Murky video at the same time, being jealous that they're not getting to VP with a famous YouTuber. My strategy is way better than the TDR video uploaded, right? I think this SRS card, Flame Clown, was actually the first card I ever got in the game on my first VP win. I'm not totally sure, but I'm pretty sure. So it's kinda cool that this was also my last SRS card on the game. How long has it been since you have made this account? I think I made it on September. I made it on last month when Toontown was closing. With me explaining to them how to find my channel on YouTube. Because apparently just spelling the channel name didn't help them. Yeah, I'm not cool enough to do live streams. I was just recording videos. I miss that tune so much. My original Slate. With this Halloween look. Did you guys notice that lure keeps missing on the first battle on VP? Like, it's always missing. Yay, they found my channel. No! No! That's sad. I didn't remember that he went sad. The poor monkey. May I add you? Sure, add me. Everyone can add me. The game is closing anyway, so who cares? Let's add everyone. Getting a left boost finally when the game is closing. He's like drop SOS. What am I thinking about? I'm thinking about 4 or 5 stars drop. Good. 'Cause if I would give that 1 star drop all of a sudden, that would be like, I'm gonna kill you if the cogs won't. No, not really. I wouldn't kill him. Don't worry. The funny thing is that this guy was so sad about not going to a VP with a famous YouTuber. And then eventually he did get to go to VP with a future YouTuber. Cause like, I bet if I would come to, if this will happen today when I have my channel like that, he wouldn't mind going with me. He wouldn't be sad that, like, he would want to go with me. So it's kind of something to think about when you don't want to go with people. That those people might turn into someone you do want to go with. I really miss Amy. I bet I'm never gonna find her again. She was actually a cool friend. Do you know, once I've seen an organic. That's funny because she's like, I don't know where Kong is. And I'm like, who is Kong? And that's funny because I had no idea who Kong is when she asked that. So anyway, one time I had a friend that had an organic lure and he used an organic presentation on a level 5 cog and just 1 cog, and he missed. And on that point I was like, don't ever make organic lure if a level 7 one can miss when it's organic on a level 5 cog, then what's the point? Like, pick a useful gag. The Kong part was kind of funny, looking at like now, looking back. Why am I actually put my fingers on the hours now, trying to move my toon, like, oh god. Like, I can't really move you, this is a video, you're not real anymore. It makes me kinda sad looking at him. Oh, I think the sound messed up at some point. Like, it doesn't match the video, but it's not that bad. I'm with new people. See, I'm not that bad at strategy and things.
Meow, 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 meow.
I will skip the foreground to go to the interesting part, but I can't really skip on that thing, so we have to watch the whole thing. If you could change one thing about Toontown, what would it be? I would keep it open, I guess. So I won't have to lose my tune. It's actually kind of funny for me to watch a gameplay when I can't actually play. Like, is that how you feel when you watch streams? It also makes me kind of sad to see Slate, because, like, the real one. Rest in peace, Bunny. Do you remember those parts when you talk to someone on Speech Ed Plus and then he ignores you? And then you're like, oh no, he doesn't have Speech Ed Plus. Come on, Speech Ed, find the right thing to say, quick. Oh, you're about to finish finally. No! Never heard of passing. Phew. Okay, last one. Finally. I was actually kinda good at backstoring. Like, if you watch the pre-beta video. I think I did a good job there as well. Wow, the sound messed up badly. Well, I'm actually good at it. Okay, so anyway, when this is over, I'm probably gonna finish this stream because it's like over 2 hours. So if you guys have any last questions, you can ask them now. Are we gonna put music in? We already have music in the game. This is not TDR. We're just pretending. This is from original games recorded. Do you know that bird song when the VP is dizzy? So, on original game when I played, after the VP was falling, if I had the background music, then the dizzy sound would get stuck on me. And it wouldn't stop until I turned off the music and the sound effects. So that's why I started to play without music a few years ago. Because whenever I did a VP, I got that sound stuck. And I've never heard about anyone else who had this problem. So I was wondering if anyone else had this happening when the VP falls and the dizzy sound gets stuck. But only if you have a background music. This was kind of a very easy battle, but I don't think we should make VP harder, because when I went with low efforts, it will actually be harder to win. So I did have a lot of times that I didn't win because I was helping low efforts, and that's one of the main reasons that I really liked doing VP with low efforts, because it's harder and it's way more challenging than just doing a VP like that when you know you're gonna win. Oh, that's a huge delay with the sound. My old Toon starts. I want him back. There's me always skipping NPC chat. Oh, I hated this bug when it was like you already have the level 7 gag and it's still showing as if you're getting it again when you're not actually getting it. I hated it. So, anyway. Yeah. Okay, so any really last things before I'm finishing, cause can barely talk right now. And we are over 2 hours, so I think we've got pretty long for consider the fact that there was no gameplay to show. Are you thinking of adding new SOS tunes? You know I'm not allowed to say anything about future updates of the game. Okay, so my cockatiels really want me to get them out of their cage. So it's morning here and they want to wake up, so I'm gonna have to go. So thank you guys so much for joining me today, even when we didn't have many people because it was really late, but I still had fun with you guys. And I'm gonna do some, while we're waiting for beta to open, I'm gonna do some streams with some Photoshop tutorials, so you can look forward for it, like probably on the next days. And other than that, don't forget to check out the link in the description of this video. You can find my music channel, Toontunes, if you didn't hear it yet. And at the bottom link, oh, and you can find also a link into Freedom, which is a partnership network for YouTube. So if you have your own channel, you might want to check it out with the link in the description of this video. And don't forget the link at the bottom. It's the election viewer, which was made by Logano, and you totally want to check it out, especially if you didn't have a key during alpha. You totally want to check that link out and try that if you have Windows. It's really cool. You get to walk a tune on TDC and see the original election models, and you can take a closer look on them. So if you didn't try it yet, the link is in the description of this video, along with some other cool links. So feel free to check them. And I hope you will enjoy this, because I'm sure you will if you didn't have a key. And once again, thank you guys for joining. And I'm gonna have to go now, so I'll see you next time. Hopefully on a Photoshop tutorial stream. Bye.